guys, it's Patricia, your independent Scentsy consultant from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Today I have a Scentsy haul and actually have two parts that I'm going to kind of put together, but this is I think my second haul of the month, but I've had a lot of combo hauls. Let me open the box. So this contains a few items from the holiday collection. I didn't go crazy. I showed some restraint, but we're going to go through a few things. Okay, packing is all gone. I'm back. So I have the dish soap and the counter clean in Perfect Peppermint. Looking forward to these. Basically, it's the smell of pure peppermint, and I always say peppermint is great year-round because it provides a nice freshness, and you can combine it with other things. It's a great mixer. Highly recommend. So let me just get rid of the wax. And then we will go through all the non-wax items first, and then the wax. I don't have a lot of non-wax items. This is the Snowflake spin warmer. So like last time, I will set it up and show you the difference. At the end of the video, you can check for the video, the little video clip of the snowflake pattern on the ground. But basically, this is a wall fan diffuser. It houses pods. The pods have scented little beads in them. You put one or two pods down in the chamber here. You put the lid on. You plug it in. You turn it on. Now at the bottom here is the snowflake pattern. So like I said, stay tuned and I will show you a video at the end. All right. The next thing we'll discuss is the holiday oil 3-pack. I love oils. I've actually had, I had a summer oil going here earlier today, but this is the holiday one. So I love these 3-packs. They are great sample sizes. You can sample them yourself. In other words, try them out. You could even loan this out to a customer and let them use it and then bring it back, disinfect it if you want, etc., etc. So here we have 3 different scents. And what I like to do is just save these tins. You can use them. Sometimes I put samples in them, like different samples of the same scent, stuff like that. Or even if you had a cute little collection or assortment of samples that you wanted to give someone as part of their order, why not put it in this? And you could put a little bow on it for Christmas time. Isn't that nice? Anyway, let's talk about each scent. Here is the first one we have. It is called Fig Cookie. And Fig Cookie is described as vanilla, cinnamon, and that's pretty much it. Fig cookie, vanilla, and cinnamon. Yeah, I can definitely get the fig cookie. Definitely fig. It's like a fig Newton. Cinnamon, not so much. Very fig-like. You know that gooey center, squishy part of the fig Newton? Not so much cookie or vanilla. The next one's peppermint everything. Cool peppermint coupled with frosted vanilla, etc., etc. So basically peppermint and vanilla. This is peppermint everything. This is nice. If you like peppermint, you'll like this. I don't get a lot of vanilla. It smells good though. Nice and strong. Fig cookie was fairly strong as well. And the next one is called Holiday Shortbread. Holiday Shortbread, it says, just baked shortbread infused with vanilla and covered in rich buttercream frosting. Sounds delicious. Let's see. This is really good. Oh, this is like edible good. It's like very, it almost smells like the frosting that you would get. Or like cookie dough, sugar cookie dough that you'd buy and like slice off quickly, but smells good. Or almost cake batter. I don't know, this is good. I like this. Almost smells like cake batter, white cake batter. Holiday shortbread. Yes to that one. All right, so let's put this one back. I'll have to start working on those soon. All right, so I purchased the little bitty buddies. Now, if you watch some of my videos, you will remember I talked about Perfect Strangers and how they made the Bibby Bobkas. And as soon as I saw the Bitty Buddies, it made me think of the Bitty Bobkas. So if you haven't seen that episode where Balky is rolling out the dough and making the Bibby Bobkas, you want to Google that or YouTube video that. It's funny. But we basically have 6 of the Bitty Buddies. I have 3 that are like Christmas themed and 3 that aren't. So let's just randomly go with them. The first one we have, they're all the Christmas ones are scented in Very Merry Cranberry. I don't know their names, but this one is the Penguin. So we'll pull them out. Yes, very lightly scented. I'm just going to give them a little squish. Makes a little noise when you squish them. I don't think you can hear it. There's the Penguin, and this is it's about the size of a softball. So that is the Penguin. So one of my kids will get a Christmas one, and one of them will get a non-Christmas one. And the teenager, she's probably going to be like, eh. But, you know, you got to include them. The next one is this little dude. Very Merry Cranberry again. I should really have their names, but I don't. Does it say their names on it? No. There he is. Yes, they're very lightly scented. Yeah, this is like a nice little friend. So that is another Bitty Buddy. And the third one, if I knew their names, would be better. But we also have, you can see the red at the bottom. Da 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 da. Pull them out. So cute. I'll fix his little hat. Fix his little hat. Look at that. So freaking cute. Yeah. Very Merry Cranberry. Okay, put Santa back in there. All right. So those will be put aside for the kids. And now we have 3 that are scented in Black Raspberry Vanilla. And let's go through those. So we'll start with the Elephant. I don't know why I like showing. Yes, very lightly scented. Very, very lightly scented. He's so cute. I think I like this guy the best. He's got the nice ears. He's got something on his ear. He's got a little extra string there. I'll just cut that off. Okay, we'll put him back in his home. It'll be hard to decide who gets what. I'll probably just kind of let them have a free-for-all. They usually always pick which ones they like the best anyway. This one here is the Sloth. He doesn't have any ears or anything. Yeah. It's very, very nicely, very gently scented. Great for a baby. These are all sold out, but they're cute to see. And finally, we have the Unicorn. The Unicorn. And such nice packaging. Look at that. Oh, Frank. Oh, it's got a little mohawk. Oh my gosh, look at that. Classic. This will probably go to my daughter. It's white, so she'll be the only one that can keep that clean. The other 2 are a little bit messy. Okay, so let's talk about wax, shall we? We have a bit of wax here. Let's go through it. Let's start with, let's try to do it in alphabetical order. All right. I think I got it for the most part. We'll see. We have Around the Campfire. This is basically got like smoky embers, and it's got like the mountain air and like fresh fallen wood. Yeah, and it smells like a cabin that you've just started a fire, and you can smell like a little tiny bit of freshness. but very, very smoky and lots of wood. So that is around the campfire. I have 2 bars of apple and oats. Oh, this one's broken. Broken. Hate that. And it doesn't really seal very well. Well, that sucks. This one will have to be for me. Yeah, this one's, I'll have to warm it, but I'm not excited about it. To me, it's kind of, I don't know. Sometimes Scentsy has like a slight buttery tone to some of their oatmeal scents, which I find kind of strange, but this one smells very bland. It actually smells very light. Let me just smell the other one. I think it's basically got like cinnamon spiced apple and oatmeal. Yeah, it's just very light. Anyway, that is apple and oats. We have Autumn Hearth. My mom really likes this scent. This is basically got like cinnamon and apples and tonka. And it's very reads fall, screams fall. If you have to like spices, you have to like apples. But if you like both of those things, I think you'll really enjoy this one. Yeah, it's it's a little bit tangy with the apple. So that is Autumn Hearth. We have Autumn Road Trip. And this one has apples, and it has ANJOU pear, and it has silver oak. And I have warmed this a little bit, and I don't like it as much as I was hoping I would. They're just all falling out. It smells like perfect pumpkin pear as it's warming. Like the more it warms, the more it starts smelling like perfect pumpkin pear, which is not perfect for me. I don't really like that one. But I think that if you're a fruit fan, this reminds me of like perfect pumpkin pear, like a fruity combo of apples and pears with quite a bit of painted leaves. So kind of a medley. Yes, I think that's what it reminds me of. I have 2 baked apple pie. I gotta tell you a story. Okay, so I had a baked apple pie brick. I intended to warm the brick. My director needed the brick and messaged me, do you have a baked apple pie brick? Well, what are the chances most people have a baked apple pie brick? Nobody, except for me. Yes, I have a full one. She said, I need it. Fine, she's gonna order me one. Just on the off chance I never get to warm this scent, I picked up 2 bars because I need to actually get warming this scent. It's basically baked cinnamon spiced apples with like a pie crust, and it says it's a strong scent. And it smells strong on cinnamon. It's nice. Someday I'll get to warm it. That is baked apple pie. 2 of them. All right. We have blueberry cheesecake. Blueberry cheesecake is basically a top seller. It's got blueberries. It's got the New York cheesecake base, which is that thick, creamy, decadent, like cutting down through the cheesecake base. And the best part is when you get to the graham wafer crust. I love the graham wafer crust. Do you guys side with me on that? It's so good in real life. I'm okay with baked blueberry cheesecake. It's not a favorite. My family, some of them don't like this one. I have a caramel apple craze. This one here was a former scent of the month from September of last year. I'm actually going to be warming a bar of this, but I have a customer that absolutely loves this. So I tend to have a bar on hand for people that, you know, call me up in a panic. And this is a call me up in a panic kind of scent. It's basically got like the apples, the rich caramel. It has a tiny bit of honey, not honey, maple tone to me, which is the only thing I don't like about it. But I mix mine with Johnny Appleseed. I have the ever popular fall scent of Cider Mill. This is a really nice scent. It's basically in the spice category, but it's only got light spices. It's beautiful. It's like very similar to pumpkin apple from Bath & Body Works or apple pumpkin from Yankee. A nice, basic, bright apple with some pumpkin and a gentle medley of spices with that cider tone. Very, very, very nice. Nice and strong. Gets lots of compliments, that one. I picked up 2 of these. Cloudberry Dreams. I think I'm going to keep one, and I'm going to kind of put one aside because a customer keeps trying to order this and it's never in stock. And I don't want to have to tell her no because I've had to tell her no twice now. So I'm hoping if she wants it again, I'll be able to say, yes, I have it, even if Scentsy doesn't. Okay, so this has basically got raspberries, rose, a whisper of rose, but it's kind of more like a scream, and peach and vanilla. I definitely get a lot of raspberry and I get a lot of rose, and this is nice and strong in my house when I warmed it in tester form. So I think this would do fine in an open concept layout. If you're someone that struggles to find scents that work well in those situations, then you want to pick that one up. Another open concept worthy scent, nice and strong laundry of Clean Breeze. This one here is basically the smell of fresh, clean laundry, and I have another broken clamshell. Lovely. Yeah, this is very strong, kind of like Tide washing liquid. The citrus scent of coconut lemongrass. This is basically coconut and lemongrass. And that lemongrass gives that coconut a very vibrant, bright, zingy twist. So that is a nice classic scent by Scentsy. Clove and cinnamon. This one does not have the Made in Idaho label, so I assume that it might be a little bit older. Yeah, there's a lot of clove in here, and then the cinnamon is kind of a red hot to me, but I have not warmed this, so that is my plan to try to warm it. I have Dancing Sugar Plums. This is a new release. This has basically sugar plum, it has apple and vanilla, and to be honest, depending on what room you warm this in, sometimes it'll read pretty strong, and I almost get like a little bit of an evergreen like tone or mistletoe tone early in the warming downstairs in my son's room, but I did not get that anywhere else. But this did really, really well in both my boys' rooms, so amazing performer in their bedrooms. I have the nice winter scent of Eskimo Kiss. This is kind of a conceptual scent because obviously it's not going to smell like the name, but it smells very feminine. It smells very fresh and sweet and perfumey. It's got blackberry jam, and it's got amber, and it's got, I forget what else it's got, but it doesn't really smell like blackberry jam, but it's got a sweetness there. This is really different. If you like to pick up scents that are very perfumey but long lasting, you want to pick up Eskimo Kiss. This one's pretty strong. It's back from last year, Maple Apple Bourbon. This one's got obviously maple and apple and bourbon. Yeah, and I usually don't like maple, but I think the way it's rounded out in the scent, I can handle it. It does smell edible. It smells good. Yeah, that is one that, again, a few customers have really complimented that particular scent, so I'd like to have some on hand just to be safe. We have Vanilla Bean Buttercream. I'm looking down at another scent. Vanilla Bean Buttercream, we've talked about this before. It's got the cane sugar. It's got vanilla. It's got the buttercream frosting. Yeah, this is really good. This is an excellent mixer. If you want to kind of like cream and vanilla up a scent, this is a good option to go with. Speaking of Very Merry Cranberry, I don't usually buy a lot of cranberry scents. I used to really love them, not so much anymore. I'm trying to like give them another chance, so. And this one my daughter will really like because it's mostly cranberry with just the tiniest hint of woodsy notes. So in terms of cranberry, if you're like, I don't know which one to get, this is very fruity cranberry. Cranberry garland is like a rich, like almost like a mulled, spicy cranberry with woods. And Snow Kiss Cranberry is like a sweet cranberry with like a girly, perfumey twist. So those are the differences in my opinion. And then all the other ones have cranberry notes in them. But yeah, this is Very Merry Cranberry. Good for my daughter. And last but not least, we have Welcome Home, which is warm and welcoming with cinnamon and spices. Oh, another broken one. I'm not happy. This one at least closes, so it's not the greatest, but I don't give customers broken ones if I can avoid it. So obviously these are all going to be for me, and of course I'll warm them. I'm going to try to slow my roll but it's hard to say no. Coming up, we have the NHL warmers being released. We have the Bring Back My Buddies, and then hopefully soon we'll get the brick announcement. That'll probably come after the 15th sometime, and hopefully in time for early November. And then, as always, Scentsy always has something up their sleeve. So I hope you guys have a great day in your neck of the woods. Thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.